4-2. It's 3:30 remaining here. Make-A-Wish, 3:33 remaining. Clock ticking away in the first. 4-2.
Those mistakes aren't hurting them much right now, but later on they will. So they need to start getting some more points on the board here, and that's going to come with a crucial stop here on defense for the Spartans as long as the ball. Let's see. Sanders has it. It's back out to Howard. Howard drives it inside, lays it in. Yes, he does. Right through the Spartans defense, and that's now a 6-2 lead for the Comets as McNeil takes it inside. Weir has it, lose control. Weir, it's looks like this is going to be Spartans ball. So 6-2, and we have a timeout on the floor here. 6-2 lead for the Comets, and what we're seeing right now is this is a very fast-paced first quarter, but not many points are being scored at the moment. It's not like either team is taking bad shots either. The Comets and Spartans have both been able to drive this ball inside, but through a combination of good defense and, well, just bad luck, it's only a 6-2 advantage right now. It could be very well be double-digit points for both teams right now. But as it stands, 6-2 Comets, 2:57 left in the first quarter. We will see how the Spartans and Comets react out of this timeout here. Howard will have the inbounds pass. On the floor right now for the Comets, Howard, Rush, Long, Bell, and Sanders. Freeman's getting the rest. Rush has it. Now it's off to Bell. Bell finds Sanders inside. Oh, no! He had a good look at the layup, but it just rolled right out. That was so unfortunate for Sanders, and now the Spartans have a chance to cut into the lead.
All right, we're back here now. I had to help out the PA announcer. Had some technical issues with his microphone. A shot attempt made for three by Jacon. Dublin turns it over now. Another attempt made, floater for two. Up and over, no good, and it's going to go down to Weir.
Oh.
And they throw it deflected into the crowd to the Spartans.
Just about wiped out the bench there.
2:20 remaining in the first. 6-2. And they're going to give the ball back to the Comets.
The second time Atkinson's gone down to tie his shoe.
Javante Long's going to put it back inbound. Back to Mason Rush. Mason Rush sets there. Roush is there. Long goes back to Justin Bell inside to Mason Roosh. Roosh will shoot two. It's a floater. They're going to call two, not a three. 6-8. 6 points scored by Roosh here. And it's an 8-point lead, or a 6-point lead, 8-2, and no good. Howard's going to get the rebound.
Well, it's already starting to get a little bit into desperation time for the Spartans. They know how good the Comets are. They need to start.
It's going to be against the Comets.
Yeah, he kind of got set there, and is he down? No, he's getting up.
Foul on Sanders. That will be his first. Number 23, Freeman's coming in. Number 2, Jaquan Ross is coming in.
Yeah, Dublin took a pretty hard shot taking that charge right there, but he's up. He appears to be fine. Let's see, but nope, he's gonna he's getting substituted. Jalen White's coming in the game, and I just caught Dublin there. He looked like he was squinting his eyes a little bit, so I don't know if maybe he took a hit in the head. We will see, but right now it will be Spartans ball, it looks like. 8-2.
One foul each on teams, 8-2. Comets lead by 6. It'll be Spartans ball. They cut it off on you? Oh, man.
Well, they've unplugged the PA.
Tell them to let you do your job, right? Here we go. Let's roll.
Well, hopefully we stay plugged in.
Back to Atkinson. Atkinson now sets it up to Weir. Weir down with the ball. Sets it back to Falk. That's the captain wing, the junior. Pounds the rock. He's ready to make something happen here. Zach McNeil. McNeil powers all the way to the basket. Sets it up to wide open. Falk for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Who will it get? Who will it be? Comets. Like the who? Turnover. Spartans give it to the Comets.
Well, and again, good. Like I was saying earlier, the Spartans are not taking bad shots. They're just not going in. That's hurting them right now. They need to get a little bit lucky here and, get more stops on defense. But that's only going to be sustainable for so long with his potentness. This Comets offense.
Freeman with a slam. How about that? Well, B.J. Freeman slams for a second there, and it bounces off Shaq Howard's leg. Last touch by Clayton, so it'll be Spartans ball. Why? Because it bounced off of Shaq's leg.
Oh, yeah. I mean, The rest must be seeing something completely else. They were going to call that Spartans. Oh, yeah, Comets.
Oh, nobody there. Almost 34. Jalen Whiteabout turned it over, saved by number 11 for three.
No.
Attempt made by Weir, no good. Who's there? Three-man pressure. Howard's to the ground. They fight for it. Still there. Timeout.
Great play right there to get the timeout.
Great work.
And with the big play right there to get the timeout and keep the possession in favor of the Spartans, as we only have 41 seconds left in this first quarter.
McNeil was there and quickly was there to fast make a move and prevent a turnover or a jump ball, if you will. Call the timeout. That was smart basketball.
Well, all this effort's great right now, but it's not going to mean anything if they don't get points on the board. I mean, 10-2, that's not bad right now. That is manageable. But for the Spartans, they need to take advantage of those opportunities. And, well, they need help right now, and, well, that's not going to help, but it looks like that's going to be tipped, and it will stay with the Spartans.
To Hinton, it's last touch by the Comets. It will be Spartans' ball. Back inbounds, Atkinson at midcourt, juking, jiving his Weir. Both on defense, Jaquan Ross as well.
That was risky.
What a shot there by Jalen Hinton. About turned it over. Fake move by Falk. Falk tries to carry. He's under pressure. Turns it over to Rush. Ooh, he almost saved it. It's weird. Hinton going for it. Hinton got it. Shot for three. In and out off the rim. It's no good. A tip made by Jalen White. And now they turn it back over again to the Spartans. Yep. It's Spartans' ball.
Man, the Comets are giving them the opportunities right now, but the basketball gods are not being kind to the Spartans right now, unfortunately.
10-2.
This could very easily be a tie game.
10-2. It's an 8-point lead. 9 seconds remaining, by the way, in the first period. We're about to wrap up the first period. Comets are up by 8. Shot made by Falk, going for three. No good. There's the horn.
I can tell from right here that was a little bit too strong. You know, not really a desperation heat, but he just tried to be a hero there at the end of the first quarter, and the shot did not fall, so it stays 10-2 Comets.
And that is the first period. Comets lead by 8. Second period is next to wrap up the first half on CRN, the voice of the Comets, CRN Sports Network. It's a new season and a quest for the national championship in the Basketball League for the Raleigh Firebirds, the new professional basketball team in the Triangle. And the CRN Sports Network is proud to be the official flagship network of the Firebirds. Coverage begins next Saturday, February 1st, with CRN Network from Indianapolis, Indiana, as the Raleigh Firebirds travel to take on the Indy Express. And then Game 2 is on Sunday, February 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday. Basketball between the Owensboro Thoroughbreds and your Raleigh Firebirds. Be there live. Simulcast coverage is available on CRN Sports Network. Follow us at crnsports.org.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back here for second period action. Spartans with the ball. This game continues on. Jalen Hinton sets it off now to Tariq Atkinson. Atkinson now back to Falk. This is the men's action, the main event here on the CRN Sports Network. Brandon White, Wesley Outlet here at Spartans Arena. 15-2 Comets, 3-0 in the Greater News 3A, taking on the 1-15. Spartans 0-3 in the conference. And this game's a matchup. It's rival basketball. It's bypass. It's the bypass challenge here.
That was a terrible shot by White.
The battle for the bypass.
Let's see.
Shot made for three. No good. Attempt was made by number 1 of Hinton. He turns it quickly back over, but the rebound stays with the Spartans. Give it back to Weir. Back inside to Falk. Falk now, but another shot at three.
Whoa.
Number 1 Hinton from downtown.
And Hinton is the smallest guy on the court right now, and he drained that from almost NBA range. What a shot.
Downtown Hinton, the point guard, guards for the Spartans, sophomore at 5'6".
But Freeman,
and now they're down by 7, but here comes Freeman coming back, and he puts in another 2.
Yeah, Freeman came in untouched there. You got to do better defense than that.
Woo! About had a contact here, whistle and a foul. They're going to call it on somebody. It's going to be against Comets.
Well, let's see who they call it on.
No foul called? I figured a foul would have been called there. It's just like turnover. I guess they're going to give it right back to the Spartans. So Spartans ball. Spartans back in Hinton. Hitting with the ball, sets it up to Falk. Falk back now inside the key, looking for Weir. Weir has now White come out of nowhere. Shooting, no good. Rebound, back to the Comets.
Let's see.
Justin Bale to Freeman, and he'll put it in for 2.
Yeah, Freeman's kind of taken over here these past few minutes, and I expect that to be a status quo for tonight. Once he's out there, going to do whatever he can, make sure he stays hot.
6:19 remaining in the first half. Give it now to number 2, Weir. Weir sets up, attempt made, looking off the nets, no good. Give it back now to number 11, Atkinson. Atkinson jukes, jive, shot for 3 off the rim. It's no good. Give it back to the Comets.
These shots are getting progressively worse for the Spartans. They need to settle down and try and get something
Roos
inside.
sets in. Basket is good, but no, it will not count. There's a foul called, stoppage. Foul on number 2, Weir. That was before. First foul on Weir. Elijah Weir, the captain point guard, senior at 5'10" for the Spartans. This was before Mason Roosh actually put in his basket.
Right.
So they are going to give it back to the Comets. It'll be Comets ball.
Just reached in and grabbed Roosh for whatever reason there. I mean, I know you're trying to stop the momentum, but you don't want to add fouls to your stat sheet.
Kind of give him a give me there as Freeman tried to go for a 3. He turns it over. Last touch by the Comets. Spartans ball here. 14-5.
Surprised the airball
9-point lead.
Surprised the airball chance didn't break out for Freeman. So crowd seems to be a little deflated at the moment.
Who are they going to call foul on this time? Is it going to be on 23 for the Spartans? Blue number 3 of Javante Long. That'll be his first. That's his first. Javante Long, point guard, junior at 5'10" for the Comets. And this will now turn it back over to the Spartans. No shooting foul. Number 23, McNeil. McNeil will put it back in bounds down to number 2 of Weir. At midcourt now, line in front of us now to Hinton. Hinton now sets up, jukes, jives. Give it back to Dublin. Dublin back to a fader of Weir at 2. He will put it in for a 2-point shot. 2-point shot for Weir.
He was on the line. He's also being very brave with his footwork. It's 2 times I've seen him where he could have been called for a travel or came close to getting called for a travel, but didn't. So he's being brave right now, but he has to be careful with it, though.
So Weir makes a 2-point shot over here a moment ago. It's only 2, not 3. There's a foul on number 23 of Freeman.
Well, that's one way to get back in this game, get Freeman in the foul trouble.
That's his first foul on B.J. Freeman.
So they got some work to do on that end, but, try to go after Freeman if you can get him getting some foul trouble.
I've noticed a lot of these fouls have not been personal fouls, so to speak, and not making them go to the line and shoot free throws.
Yeah.
2 and 3 here.
Have we even seen any free throws this game so far?
No, sir. Not so far. I don't believe.
Well, that just goes to show how fast-paced this game has been. The defense really hasn't been the main point.
1 to 4. What do you call it? No foul. And give it. We'll reach in. Turnover by the Spartans. It'll be Comets ball. Are they going to say it's last touch by Clayton? It'll be Spartans ball here.
Yeah. Clayton could definitely touch that.
But that was great defense, though.
But the bigger question is, who do you credit that block to?
Hinton sets it up now to Falk. Back inside the top of the key to McNeil. Now to the baseline. On defense is Freeman. The battle of 23s, also Amari Bryant there. Going up to the basket, trying to make something happen.
And
no way, Jose. Overshot it. Gives it over to Freeman. Freeman the long the ball! Shot it.
Blocked.
He deflected it. Blocked it as he was going in for the layup. Says no way. Open man. He misses his opportunity.
How do you miss that?
Dublin.
How do you miss that? Oh, my God. If there's a video camera, that might be on the not top 10. So
what a tough break.
So just to paint the picture for that, you guys, number 30, Dublin, was all alone underneath the rim, had an easy lay-in, and hits the side of the rim, and the ball doesn't drop.
I swear it looked like he hesitated there for a second.
But maybe he was just puzzled that he was that wide open for a lay-in?
Foul on number 2. Foul on number 2 for the Spartans.
Yeah, and I saw that smile on his face too. Like he knew he kind of messed up there.
Foul on Weir. That's his second. At the line, Javante Long shooting 2, and this is the first time we've seen free throws in this game so far.
4:27 into the second half. Yeah, it's a surprisingly long amount of time before we have any free throws shooting.
Number 4, Falks coming out. Number 11, Atkinson coming in for the Spartans. It's now 14-7. Shot going up, no good for number 3.
The bad news for Dublin is that there is a video
Long.
camera in that corner, so that might get on SportsCenter later
14-7. They fight for the ball. No jump balls. It's Comets ball. They came out of nowhere. Interception. Look at it, Long. Long got his chance. Turns it over. It's last touch by Spartans. Comets ball.
Yeah, McNeil